I get why, because it's like ain't nobody gonna cry for you when you get
Right,
grown.
right, right,
Stop
right.
all,
Stop all that crying.
stop all
Ain't
that
nobody hollering
crying.
for you, right?
Yeah, stop all that crying. Or it was almost even a joke. Like if oh he's soft, like, and then you don't want that stamp on you.
Right, you don't want that stamp. Yeah, I think so. Right, like I lived in both spaces, to where those messages were definitely prevalent in my life, but also I also had the luck, I would say, or just like that love of my father and my grandfather were really different. So my dad never really told me don't cry. He was like, don't let that be all you do, right? So it was more so like, all right, cry,
Yeah,
but why were you in that scenario?
yeah,
Cry. Is there a way for you to figure out how that don't go down like that no more,
yeah.
right? Is there some preventative stuff? Now, every preventative thing that we might have talked about doing may not have been something that we would,
Right.
knock out the biggest kid in the room so everybody else
Yeah.
leave you alone. Maybe that's not exactly
That's not the move.
everything what I was supposed to do, but that's how I made sense of it, right?
Right.
But then at the same time, right, like my granddad would be like, all right, cool, you crying, cool. What's up though? Like, you gonna get back out there, right?
Yeah.
Like I think I can remember like especially like football, right? Football being one of those. Why are you
Yeah.
crying in a football game? But really,
Right.
my granddad was like, "Cool, you crying, cuz, but are you not gonna get back out there on that field?
Yo.
Are you gonna run through that hole?" And I'm like, "You right." So he's like, "All right, cool. Feel that. Now take that same thing and understand how you need to move and maneuver a little different." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right, cool, bet." Boom. You know what I mean? So I think that piece is what is more powerful.
Yeah.
Cry, but what's next?
But you know what's so crazy about that is sometimes that next is villainized.
Okay.
Like
Especially if it's depending on what the behavior is, you mean?
depending on what the behavior is,
Okay.
or so for example, taking the football example, right? You're crying, right? Someone can see that as like, you see, get back out there and do that work. Depending on how it was said and the tone and all
Right,
that,
right, right, right.
someone can be like, "Dang, like he don't want it. Like, why is he doing that?" No one can see. No one's probably not seeing the lesson.
But they
in
don't know
that.
the relationship
They
that I
don't know
got.
the
They don't know the
relationship,
relationship.
which is very important.
So then again, we go back to why is that hard? We were talking about building. That's actually it. We don't have the
Yes.
relationship. So I don't feel like I can be vulnerable with other brothers because have I sat down and had built a relationship with another brother? Have I
Right.
sat down and built that relationship with these folks for me to know when I share
Yeah.
that with you, you're not coming at me? Or have you shown me that you can honor that? Like I gave you something and then you didn't come back at me in a way where you're trying to attack me.
Yo,
That's the relationship, though.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Well, how do we build relationships in the world that we're living in, and people are coming from different people have different experiences.
Yeah.
People don't. One of the things that I'm learning, just as I'm going through my own stuff,
Yeah.
is choosing what we were just talking about, choosing on who I give that to. And so I'm in a headspace of I want to connect with more black men.
Yeah, yeah.
How I connect is going to be
How
different
you connect something different.
depending on what we're doing.
Yep.
Or how I feel.
Yep.
So there is man, connection is important.